Hi there, and thank you for watching this video from SoaringMe.com. I'm Michael Miller. SoaringMe is a company that provides interview advice and insight from experienced recruiters that'll make you more successful in your interview process. In this installment, we're going to talk about what recruiters and hiring managers are really looking for. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you behind the scenes in the process of developing the ideal profile of what we're looking for in really any position. This will be more advanced process in larger companies, but in some variation it'll happen in pretty much all companies. And I can't emphasize this enough. It's sort of a simple concept, but it really is the foundation of you being successful in the interview process. And many of you know I've been doing this since 1997. I've conducted well over 20,000 interviews. This is fundamental to you being successful in your interview process. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Companies obviously hire because they see a need, meaning that if they fill this position, their company is going to do better. They're going to make more money. They're going to have happier customers. There is some reason behind it. There's a motivation behind it. And as they come to that conclusion, they involve human resources. They involve the recruiter, the hiring manager. They come up with what they need done in this position. So this is where the job description starts to develop. So they compare it to maybe other positions in their industry, but they come up with a list of duties. And then that switches to, who do you think we need to hire that would be very successful at these tasks? Who would be the best person for this job? And that's where you start getting into, well, I'd like someone maybe with a degree or specifically with this degree. You know, I need them to have experience doing this. Well, do I need 3 years experience? Maybe I need 5 years experience. I want somebody really senior, so I need them to have 5 or more experience in this area. So this conversation goes on internally within the company, and they start formulating this profile, this mystery person. If we found this person, I would hire them. Okay? Now, how do you get to know how this conversation goes and what they're actually looking for? Because the next step after they formulated this ideal profile of what they're looking for, they're going to use it. They're going to use it to develop the questions they're going to ask you in the interview process. But first, they're going to use it to develop a job ad. So if you are maybe breaking into an industry and you're not quite sure what these companies are looking for, look at as many advertisements as you can. Skip through the, this is what our company does, here's the duties. Go down to requirements and the nice to have. Requirements, over 20 job ads will give you a pretty good idea of, in general, what the industry sees as the ideal profile. The nice to have will vary more from company to company, but that'll give you a general profile. That is how you should tailor your resume. And then as you find a job ad that you really like, and make sure that the things that they have down in their qualifications are on your resume, maybe on your LinkedIn page, but there's the profile. That's the ideal person. You might only cover 50, 60, 70, 80%. I've had many conversations with hiring managers where I tell them, you're not going to get 100% of what you're looking for. They understand, but if they can get 75, 80%, they're pretty happy. So look at the profile, understand what parts of the profile overlap with your experience and your skills. Make sure that's very obvious in your resume. Make sure you're prepared to demonstrate that in the interview process. This is going to follow you all the way through. If you understand this profile, what the hiring manager is telling the recruiter to find them, what they are looking for, based on the job ads, based on your friends in the industry, based on what you see in various resources, you can get a pretty solid understanding of what this profile looks like. And then using that profile, you can make yourself successful in the application process and getting an initial phone screen. You can use that same profile to be successful in that step and every step that comes after. So this is why I say it's fundamental to your success in the interview process. Go through the exercise of looking through the job ads, looking through maybe on LinkedIn the backgrounds of people that are in that job, where they came from, what degrees they have, what experience they had before they got into that job. You need to have a solid understanding as to what that profile looks like. As always, I suggest that you share this video with your professional network. Be sure to visit soaringme.com. There's a long list of resources on there, including some premium content you should check out. We also have a way for you to contact us, give us suggestions for more content. And as always, I wish you all the best of luck in your interview process. Thanks.